The 2022 boat collection from Hyperlite, what have we got for you? So the big thing for 2022 is the Loaded series. What have we done? We've loaded 3 of the top end boards, the Blueprint, the Source and the Riot. What is Loaded? Loaded is a proprietary foam. What does that mean? That means they've made something cool that makes you go bigger off the wakes, but they're not telling us exactly what it's about, so people don't copy it. What does it mean for the price? $779, our most expensive Hyperlite board in the range ever. What does that mean? It means you're going huge off those wakes with some super lightweight, super stiff foam in the 3 biggest boards in our line. Which one do you want to choose? So with the Riot is fast. The Riot is fast and responsive. Then with the Blueprint, which we have here, so this is the regular Blueprint. You got to check out the graphics of the Loaded series. There's 3 killer graphics there. With the Blueprint, we have this spine down the center of the board here. This makes it the smoothest landing board in the range. So when you go big, you need to land again. That's what you get with the Blueprint. And then the third in the series for the Loaded collection is the Source. This one is your explosive 3-stage rocker, the one that goes boom off the top of the wake. So that's your Loaded series. Riot is fast and responsive. Blueprint is smooth and understanding on the landing after a big air. And then your Source will send you rocketing off the top of the wake. So that's a Loaded series, $779 for your Loaded tech and $449 for your regular version, like this one here. So that's the top of the range. Through the rest of the collection, there is more boards than what we have here. It's a massive collection, and what we want to do is really prioritize showing you what is a priority to stock, to sell, the best sellers and the best ones to the customers. Here, we got the Rusty Pro and the Murray. 2 legends of the Hyperlite game. What are the differences between them? They're both priced at $389. Your Murray is your go-to. So you've got someone maybe used to ride a long time ago and is coming back down through the sport, just wants to ride a bit at the weekends, still likes to go big and have a comfortable landing. Or someone that's new into the sport, your first board, probably throw them on the Murray. It's the go-to. If you're gonna stock one board in store, Murray all day long. The Rusty gives you a little bit of the opposite edge. This is more aggressive, faster, more intensive. It's got a more aggressive rocker line. It's got more channels, so you can see smooth versus heavily channeled. So you've got a lot of grip versus a lot of release here. So a huge different riding style. But between the 2 of these at $389, you cover the majority of the market, the aggressive and the more mellow. So the final part of these 2 boards is the sizing. The Murray goes all the way up to a 150. Super popular for a big board, like bigger, better, more to disperse the weight on the landings and just smoother. The Rusty, a little bit more aggressive, so a little bit more sharper and smaller, into 146 is the biggest these 2 go. But super popular sizes. Don't be scared of the 46 and the 50 when you stock these. These are really popular in the bigger sizes for those reasons. So that's kind of the middle of the Hyperlite range. There is lots of more in the range. There's a new Cryptic board, the Josh Twelker edition, and there's a huge collection in the middle there. So what we try and do is to highlight, the key sellers, the best bits, the bits you need to have in store, the must-haves, and the state. For numbers, this forms the best seller by far. It's the go-to. It's your entry-level board, $289. Not often you can say a wakeboard price starts with 200s these days. And what do you get? A lot of value and a lot of tech. My first wakeboard, this is the one to go to. Why? Asymmetric tech on the bottom. Toe side is always the hardest part of learning. And what we do here, we extend the rail down the toe side edge. You can see here the difference between one side and the other, where you've got longer fins and longer rails into the toe side edge. What does that do? It just makes it easier for learning toe side. It gives you that assistance, that training wheel. You can see there from the profile of the board, it's not symmetrical. Toe side is longer and heel side is a little shorter, just to give you that advantage. State, $289, comes in 145, 140, 135, 130, 125, and then there is the ladies version in the Eden as well. So there's a huge amount of collection in there, and packaged up with a remix package, this is the perfect entry level. So that's Hyperlite boat. That's top to tail, all the way from Loaded down to State. There is a lot in between too, but if you're gonna stock the main ones, you got your Loaded series, you got your Riot, you got your Murray, and then you've got your State.